Hey John, just wanted to show you, there was a, so they only cut out a part of it, about a 45, so yeah, I'm real happy with that. Right here, when the other engine was in, apparently, there was something interfering with the stringer, and they chiseled out about a 45-degree angle in there. So we replaced that block, we sistered it in down here, and then of course there's this block right here there's a block right here that's like this one that's going to add all the strength that we need for the 283. And the proof's in the pudding, because it already had all the strength that it needed for the 283, but I was uncomfortable leaving this area in here undone, just from a workmanship standpoint. So we've got this thing back to full original strength, and then we put a sister underneath it, and of course that'll be a sister on top of it. We also, I say we, Tony again. Tony did it. So Tony replaced that cracked transom plank that you had. And of course, what you see here is some planing marks from the hand planer to bring it down to the same thickness as the wood around it. So next step is sanding, and of course it'll all come out with the sanding. So we've done quite a bit of woodwork. We're doing it. We're capturing the cost of the woodwork under strip and refinish, because we typically do some woodwork with the strip and refinish. There's always some minor work that's got to be done. So we've done this. Just a recap on it, we've fixed that. Tony fixed the shelf board here it was evidently split, so that's all put together now. That joint doesn't move anymore. We fixed the front decks. The screws weren't hitting the battens. We had to put extra wide battens in underneath, and so we took this side of the decks up, put the extra wide battens in, and screwed it back down, and then we replaced this cap rail that had kind of a bad joint. Well, not kind of a bad joint, had a real bad joint on it. And then let's see, we left this side alone, of course, because that was Dad's side. So that is that's the long and the short of it on what we accomplished for you. So in the last week or so, I guess we'll probably. So I guess I'd like to get your opinion. We'd like to take the gauges out of the dash and restain the dash and make it look the same color as all your ceiling boards. And well, matter of fact, I can show you an update on your ceiling boards too. But these are your cockpit shear clamp. That's called a shear clamp. Anyway, inside the cockpit combing would also be another term for it in this case. And so we've got that stripped and ready to sand and refinish. And we got your arch done here, ready to sand and refinish. So it seems like we should do the dash. But the woodwork, I guess the woodwork is a little bit more than we oh yeah, well no, hang on just a second before I get to that. In addition, this joint had cracked right here because the back deck was loose from the structure on the sides and on both sides. So we did that as well. So like I say, we always do some woodwork associated with the strip and refinish. We probably have done more woodwork than in the past. So it's going to put a little pressure on that strip and refinish number. I don't know if it's 1,000 or 2,000, but it's going to put a little pressure on the, and we may come out even. So don't lose faith on that, but we may come out even on the strip and refinish. It's just, we have done a significant amount of woodwork, and more than we typically have to do. So with that in mind, because we had things as transom plank as well. So with that in mind, just keep that in mind. Give me a heads up that there might be some pressure on that. There may not be, but I wanted to give you a heads up so it's not a surprise. Thanks.